Now today it is a special day. It is Maverick's Adoptaversary. Yeah, that is right. You are the birthday boy. Yes, you are. Is that I do not know when he was born, mainly because I adopted him. And today, as of May 4th, well, first of all, May the 4th be with you for that Star Wars reference. But, more importantly, it was the day that I got Maverick. You'll have a little bit of eye boogies. Alright. You doing good? Yes, you are. You being a good boy today? Don't get me wrong. He looks very, very calm right now, but he is very, very chaotic in a flip of a switch. Because he likes to bully Mika. Like I said, he likes to bully Mika. Excuse the mess around here, but either way, is that, as tradition, I went ahead and got a little bit of a pup pie. Kind of like a little birthday cake. So I already went ahead and cut up the slices so I didn't have to spend time doing all that jazz. But here it is. 10 slices. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and give you a piece. There's no takebacks. Whoop, you got a small one. As long as you don't eat it whole, you'll be good. So, here's another one. And here you go. And here you go. But this is Maverick, a German Shepherd. I believe it's a mix. I do not believe he's purebred or 100% German Shepherd because he is very tall. Just look at his paw. Look how big it is. Well, let me see your paw. Let me see your paw. If you let me. Just so chaotic. You won't let me see your paw? Aw, you let me see your paw. You're such a good girl. At least you know the paw. Here you go. Alright, let me see your paw. Let me see your paw. Okay? Let me see your paw. I want to see your paw. Either way, here's a close-up. Very big. I think he's part wolf, honestly. Just, mainly. Just how big it is, honestly. Why, thank you. You have to wait, though. Either way. Yeah, you already got a good look of that. But look at his face. He has a big face. A very big face. Bigger than my hand. And his head is also, of course, bigger than my hand. But just mainly, I think he actually is part wolf somewhere because of how tall he is, how lanky he is, and just mainly, sometimes his personality shows because he loves to growl most of the time when he plays and things like that. He loves to just do a lot of things that remind me of what a wolf would do when it comes to its pack. But even then, he is just, honestly, a lot to handle at times. Sometimes he just goes ahead and not listens to a word I say. So I do not blame him because when I got him from the shelter is that he was already pretty much full grown. Although I don't think his age was actually quite right. I think he was just still a puppy, but just one giant puppy at that. Just think of it like a Great Dane. Whenever they're a puppy, they're still big, but they're not fully grown. Even then, he still has a lot to learn. Been working on getting him socialized and mainly just getting him to get used to other dogs other than the ones that he actually had to experience at the shelter. Because honestly, when it comes to shelter dogs, that's just a lot of chaotic mess and energy and just overall stress. Some dogs are fine. Other dogs, it's just at some point they get so used to it. That's all they know and that's how they act. But at least here, he adapted really well. Is that on the first day, there's only been one accident, which I don't blame him because I was gone for a good 10 hours out of my day. So there has been just one accident. And after that, there hasn't been any accidents. Don't drop it now. Right now, the only command he knows is to sit, which is really good because a lot of times when he wants to get food, he gets very, very energetic he still scarfs down the bowl like it was his last meal, that he's not going to get another meal another day of his life. But it's like, no, you're still going to get your meals. You don't have to fight for it. You could still calm down and slow eat, but he just, again, he scarfs it down, which I may have to get something to just slow down his eating habits. But even then, he's still good. He still is lively. He still has all his energy. So that's a really good thing. And even on the first day, he respected Star. It's just Star barked at him, kind of like snapped at him once, and he's like, I do not want to mess with you whatsoever. He pretty much avoided her at all costs in the terms of he just doesn't actually mess with her. Like, if he needs to get around her, he'll jump over her. So that's another thing. It's just, it is a shame that Star won't be able to enjoy this anniversary with us, but she's still in our hearts. Is that Maverick respected her? Mika right here. She just pretty much just tries to butt heads with Star every once in a while. It's just so funny when that happens. And then we have the poodle right here. Being a mama's boy, because he will always try to take care of Star any way he can. Just follow Star around. He licks her and everything else. It's just oh so sweet whenever it happens. Gonna save the last two pieces for our Pomeranian, so she'll get that. Although, I did get something else. Let me go ahead and get it real quick. I got some beef sticks. Or not beef sticks, beef skins. I kind of wanted to spoil them for today, so they're only gonna get one each. So hopefully, they actually chew slow. So I'm gonna grab one real quick. Give one for Mika. And then one for Maverick. At least he takes it gently. Still curious about it. And then one for Zaputo. It's something new. They haven't actually had this before, so I don't know if they're going to like it. And if not, then oh well. It wasn't that expensive to get anyways. Although you do not want to eat that floof. Well, it looks like they like it. She likes it. He's picky. But Maverick does like it, so it's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Good purchase. His body, just look at that. You can even see his ribs just a little bit. And when I got him, it was more, what's the word for it? I cannot think of it on the top of my head right now. But you could actually just see how skinny he was. Like, it was more prominent, if that's the word for it. But he's still healthy. He's been filling out a bit. He gets his pretty much 5 cups a day. Just look how big he is. Like, he's like a Great Dane size of a German Shepherd. Even then, he's loving, he's energetic, he's playful, he's still learning. I always have to catch him every once in a while. He's only ran out the door once, and all I had to do was just pull up with my truck, and then he's like, oh, time to go. At least he was able to come right back. Although, if I'm not mistaken, he'll actually growl at me if I try to take it. I'm going to test that out right now. No, no, no. You don't do that. He still has his instincts. It's like, no, you don't take my food. Because if I try again, he's actually going to try to run off with it. But I don't want to chase him down for a video. Gotta love the airplanes, but as I was saying, is that if I try to get the food or the treat away from him, he's gonna try to run away with it, so I'm not gonna chase him down for the video, because this is already a good spot as is. But even then, let me go pet you though. There you go. Alright. Okay. Like, look at that, he's already guarding. He's guarding it, like he's not moving at all. Hey, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't. You're fine. Mika chewed a little bit too fast. She has a habit of actually scarfing down treats as well. Is that if we were at the park If anytime someone gives her a treat, she'll pretty much swallow the treat to get another treat as fast as possible, or try to take another treat from a different dog. That is just something that we have to work on, honestly. Maverick doesn't steal treats, so that's really good. Just Mika is just more bold in her husky ways. But even then, not much more to be said. Is that this is Maverick. I believe he's 2 years old at this point. They said he was 3, but no, he was still a young pup, but just a big one at that. So I'm going to count him as 2 years old. I don't know when his official birthday is, so I'm just going to go by the Adoptaversary with the May the 4th type of deal, because that is something easy to remember. Once again, May the 4th be with you. But even then, it's just, I'm happy. He's like a younger brother to Mika, that Mika gets terrorized by Maverick, but she puts up with him. It's just one big happy family in a sense. A little bit of a chaotic mess too. But hopefully he actually chills out more and more as he gets older, and maybe he'll actually learn a little bit of more commands along the way too. But even then, the only thing I really want him to just be more comfortable with is just being around other dogs that are outside his family. He's good with some dogs, other dogs he just loves to bark at or even try to chase, which is another thing we are working on, just so that he doesn't keep doing that or charging at any other dog that's just he doesn't know. He's more reactive than anything. So that is a thing that we're gonna have to work on too. But I digress. Just want to say happy Adoptaversary to Maverick. Soon enough, we're gonna have to do something for Star when it comes around August. So I'm thinking about something with that. I'm not too sure exactly which that we're gonna do or what we're gonna do, but even then, it's just hopefully we get to see more improvements with Maverick along the way, if I could talk correctly. And you're just wanting another treat. You're being spoiled now. You already had enough, you're gonna get more anyways. Even then, just want to say thank you all for watching. If you want to leave down your thoughts and comments in the comment section below, just let me know about your dogs and things like that. How did you get your dogs? Any stories you want to talk about your dogs? This is just for dogs, or even cats even, because we get to share the love with our pets, right? So that's going to be a thing too. We'll include bunnies, turtles, fish, birds, or anything else that, how'd you get your pets? Even horses for that matter. Just any stories you could talk about for your pets too. Just let's go ahead and include everybody. At least you take your time with your treat, because I think she finished hers probably like maybe 4 minutes ago. But even then, nothing much more to be said. That is all for now. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for the support. Thank you for being here. And we'll see how he does in the next video update. But stay safe out there, everyone. Have a great day. And as always, I'll see you guys next time in a new video or live stream.